Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. So, everybody, welcome to the webinar. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm recording it. Okay, welcome to the webinar. Does anybody have any questions up until anything we covered last week that you want to unmute yourself? You can just unmute your mic and ask me a question about anything we covered last week.
Hi, Rick. It's Fury.
Hi, Jerry.
Fury. I didn't get to watch last week, and I was wondering if you recorded last week's.
Yes, I recorded last week. There's a link to the replay on arixmarketing.com. At the very bottom of the page, it says webinar replay, and I'll put each week put down there. So if you miss it, it'll be there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Rick, it's Diana Foley in Austin.
Yes, Diana.
I'm very excited about what I saw last week, but I don't remember you mentioned this. If the ClickFunnel also includes any type of a CRM,
Okay.
like just the websites that we're going to be getting.
Yeah, I'll show you what it includes. There is a function in there that you can do. It actually does email broadcasting like Aweber and some analytics. So it tracks your funnel clicks. It does some comparisons, which I can show you a little more detail when we get into there. So it does some of that, but it doesn't keep like the address and stuff like that of people. Well, I mean, I guess it does if you collect the address. It does. Yeah, I've only been collecting emails so far, and I'll kind of show you that. Okay.
Is that what you use to track your conversations with your prospects?
Well, not conversations. No, that's not. It's just usually just for prospects and stuff like that. I'm still old school, so I use a paper card. Okay.
Oh, I think I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use this card and I write everybody down because I want these in front of me. I think I got like 7 leads this past week, or five, and so I just have them on these yellow cards and I just have them here, and when I'm sending them an email, I make a note and stuff like that. That way they're right with me. I can have them on my desk in front of me. I mean, I'm very technology advanced, but sometimes when stuff gets hidden from you in the computer, it's like it's not in front of you all the time. So I still use a regular calendar. I have a calendar in front of me because in my photography business, I've had a calendar my entire business career. So I schedule everything, and then I use the cards for prospects. So yes, okay. Other questions?
Could I ask a quick question?
Yes, sure.
And I don't know if this is coming out sounding rude, but
No.
so as I understand it, this is a site that ARIIX has, and we purchase it from ARIIX.
No.
No? Okay. Can you clarify that
Sure.
for me?
ClickFunnels is a system that allows you to duplicate, deploy websites. It allows you to build websites first, okay, through drag and drop.
Okay.
Okay, it's created by Russell Brunson. If you've ever heard of Russell Brunson of .com Secrets, so he's had several books, but he's a young kid under 30 that's doing over probably 20-30 million in business. So they have 18,000 users of the system, and you can build any kind of a sales site, a funnel, a website, and you'll see some of those in a second. I'll just show you again, recap, and you can deploy them and stuff like that. So no, it's a system that Russell has. ClickFunnels has nothing to do with ARIIX. I've built the funnels, and I'm providing them to people that want to use them.
Okay. All right. And so to enroll in the program, where do we go?
I'll show you here in just a second.
Great. Perfect. Okay. I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. Yep. Good
Rick, can you hear me?
Yep.
Does this eliminate the need for a traditional website?
Yes.
Awesome.
Except you might still have a blog. Okay. So like, I don't think it's going to eliminate blogging for doing blog posts and stuff like that. It eliminates the sales side and the funnel, the lead capture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So capturing prospects and selling products, it eliminates. It also eliminates giving people information, and I'll show you. Okay. So let me show that right now. Let me transition that, and then I'll keep answering some questions a little bit, because the first part I just want to give you a little intro. So I'm going to just share my screen here real quick. And let's see, get the right screen here. So you can see my screen, and So you'll notice that RX marketing took on a different theme because I just wasn't happy with what I built last time, okay? Because this is a WordPress site right here, okay? So I have rxmarketing.com, and it's a place I'm putting the funnels, okay? So this first part talks about, the click funnels, and, Russell Brunson's built this system. You can get a 14-day free trial here, okay? But so what I did is I built these sales and marketing funnels, okay? I have 10 of them on here already. Sales, marketing, and business, let's say. And so if you want this funnel, you just click here to get the funnel. If you have a ClickFunnels account, it deploys it in your account. If you don't have one, it says that you need to sign up for a 14-day free trial. And then it's $97 a month. And that's it. And you have as many funnels in there, not unlimited, but you can have 100 funnels in there, okay? And when you deploy this, and I'll show you in a second, when you click on that, within 5 minutes, this site is in your thing. So I'll click on the view the funnel up here. This is what the site looks like. It's a Jove sales site to sell Jove. A video starts as the RX video.
Jove provides safe, innovative things.
I'll click it and it goes down and shows samples. And I put all this together, okay? And the way it flows and stuff like that based on some things they're doing. Add to cart, when you hit add, and I have a toll-free number down here, and the whole thing is all editable. You can change anything. I don't advise you because it's really, I think it's what's going to work, when you start marketing it, okay? You might adjust the price a little bit. I wouldn't go any lower than that because this right here is like the member price, 15% off, and then I have it valued at $210 because of shipping. So, and then you hit add to cart, it goes to the place where you put your information in. You enter your name and email and stuff like that right here, and then your credit card information. If you're an international customer, you'll choose the second one because I'm adding $10 for international sales, okay? And then I have it coded in here because I did a little research to code it to only the countries that we're in. So we're not going to be selling in India where we're not, right? Okay, so it's only going to be in the countries where we are. Now, if you sell Jove, let's say you have this, you sold it, and say, oh my God, I just sold something in Denmark. Okay, you can log into your RX back office, and you can place an order. Choose Denmark, place an order, put the address in, and have it shipped to Denmark out of your back office. Okay. The thing that's important to remember is you put your own email and your own phone number because RX emails your receipt, right? If you collected the money, you don't want them to get the receipt because they'll see you paid less for it, right? So you just email the receipt to yourself. You put their name, their shipping address, their address, and just hit submit. You pay it with your credit card because you collected the money already here, okay? But the idea right here with this site is that you're going to buy the 10 packs and you're going to get like 50% off. So there's a 50% margin here, besides the points you make. So you can make, if you sold for 67, you're going to make about $60 plus the points, okay, when you sell this. But what happens with this, it doesn't stop here because this funnel upsells. And I'll show you, I can jump to it in a minute. After they buy this, then they're offered to buy 3 more. And then they're offered to buy the inside out system, okay? Now they don't have to, but if they just click a button and say, okay, I'll take that, it does that. Russell Brunson has sold millions of dollars worth of nutritional, a nerve supplement using this same concept, okay? So in here, so the second one is a slenderized funnel for slenderized weight loss. So you click on it, it goes in here, and so you say, okay, Rick, I deployed this funnel. Now what am I going to do? And I'm going to do one tonight for you and show you, okay? I'm going to say you come through here, you look at everything, you come through here, you read through it, you're going to change the buy button, you're going to put if you look in the very bottom corner, you'll see my ID down there, 10727. You'll change it to your ID, okay? Right there, because that's a buy button, okay? That's all the same, that's all the same. If you want to change and put some of your pictures in there, you sure can, okay? And then you come down here and change this buy now button right here and just put your ID in there. And there's another buy now button, okay? And then you look here and say, oh, there's navigation down here. What the doctors are saying, the clinical trial, the program, the ingredients, testimonies. You click on here, it has the whole clinical trial in there, okay? And then, let me just hit the back button instead of scrolling down, okay? The program, and there's a program there. Okay, and at the bottom of it, there's a buy button. Here's ingredients. At the bottom, there's a buy button. So I have this all working that you can advertise this site, when you set it up, and I'll show you that, and then people can buy it from. And they're going right to the RX shopping cart. See, this is different than the first one. The first one, you're selling it and you're fulfilling it, right? The second one is we're letting ARIIX fill it through the ARIIX corporate shopping cart. Okay, let me go back to it real quick, right here. So when I click on this buy now, watch this. It's going to go right to the ARIIX shopping cart right here. Now, obviously, you change it in the future, your number, and my number's in there now, but you just change, and it's right in the shopping cart, okay? And then you sell. Here's one for Rejuvenex, okay? And you can have all these funnels inside your ClickFunnels account. And this is, and then you can, okay, a video plays. Kind of catchy. It's ARIIX's video, okay? Scroll down. Here's the buy now button. On this particular one, I put, and you can put this in another one, I put your purchases made directly from our corporate shopping cart. So I'm telling them when they click the buy, and they're going to be taken to that, okay? And you go down, and I made all these graphics right here with these images to see all the super fruits in here. There's 6 super fruits in the boost, and then there's 4, the energy enhancers right here. And so I made these graphics and put them in here with all the stuff in here. Showing the product, another buy now button, and then I put my image in a little thing. Welcome to my Rejuvenex website. See, because people buy from people a lot of times. And ever you got to a site and thought, well, I wonder if I want to buy that, but who even owns this site? But you get down here now, it's a warm fuzzy. It says, welcome to my Rejuvenex site. Rejuvenex is an amazing boost of natural energy. It helps you with mental alertness and, many other benefits. Our company ships into 24 countries, and that is true with the European Union. We're shipping into 24 countries, okay? So Rejuvenex is available internationally. If you have any questions, feel free to email or call me. My number's right down there, right? Okay? Also, we're always looking for some new representatives for our company. I'm just kind of planting a seed if they read through it that, hey, if somebody says, wait a minute, this is cool, hey, representatives, and then they sit there and call me, okay, I got my picture. Well, you change this out for your picture, right? And your information down here. And then obviously you leave this on here because these are all the support for the documents up there, and this comes from the PDF. So you'll read in here, there's little footnotes 22 and 21, and these are for the claims that are in here. They're down below, okay? And so anyway, this is a Rejuvenex. I believe that there's only a few sites, a few products we have, and especially in the beginning, that are really marketable, and that is Jove, Slenderize, Rejuvenex, MOA. Okay, I got a MOA funnel down here, okay? And then the Purity water bottle and the Purity air machine, okay? And, you could do for other, but I think those are the most popular ones that we have, okay? So if you can mute yourself, whoever's typing, if you just mute yourself there, because we're hearing those clicks, okay? And then I got a weight loss funnel here, and I got 2 business opportunity funnels here. We click on this one. This one takes you through a whole process. So if you log in here and they see this opportunity and you market this online, and we're going to talk about that. I got 4 more webinars. We've got to get our tools down first, okay? And the thing that I'll tell you is I don't care if you're marketing online or offline. You've got to have some tools. You got a tool is a website. A tool is to show somebody something, right? Okay? If you're out prospecting at a offline, at meetup groups, at networking groups, at BNI, whatever you're at, and you want to just, on your business card, it says, earn some additional income around what you're currently doing, whatever it may be, and you give it to them, whatnot, they go to your site, you collect their information. They then opt in. This then takes them to the next step in the funnel, which is the 2-minute video, 2-minute trailer for the Rise movie. Okay, I think the Rise movie, the whole movie is fantastic, but we can't show it on here because we have to be able to send that to somebody. But this is a 2-minute trailer from ARIIX Worry, so I feel we're okay sharing the 2-minute trailer. Okay, and then it says, okay, take advantage. Okay, now, so it goes to the perfect home-based business. Okay, and this is the ARIIX Accolades video. A 5-minute video, great video. Again, hi, my name is Rick Billings from Orlando, Florida. You change it to your name. You just highlight it and type your name. It's all drag and drop and retype from wherever you're from, okay? Read through this, make sure it sounds okay. Put your picture there. This is, once you get into it, a 5th grader can do this. Trust me, it's pretty easy. You put your information here, contact information. I have in here some accolades that I've got. If you got pictures with the owners, Fred Cooper, Mark Wilson, insert those pictures here. Put, Rick Billings with Fred Cooper, CEO of ARIIX or whatever. Whatever. put that in there. Then come over here and see the average earnings statement right here. Click in here. And they can go and watch a company presentation, which is the next step in the funnel. This is a presentation I've done right here. You're welcome to use it. You can also change it if you want to. It's a YouTube video. You just click and change the link. And I'll show you that in a second here, okay? And some testimonial videos. These are actually some Founders Club videos. It says, hey, I'm interested. Then they go here, and here's a form. They fill out this form, okay? I put a form of all these questions that auto-populated because it cookies my machine. But these are questions that you're going to ask somebody, and then he hits submit, and it goes into you get that information, okay? So that's a business opportunity funnel. Here's another one here with a video on it. Here's Exploring ARIIX. This is a tool. This really is not an opt-in. You're not collecting no email at all, but this is talking about the company, the product, the compensation plan, the team, the contact up here across the top, this navigation. So this is all built in ClickFunnels, okay? You can deploy this entire site in 5 minutes and use it, as you can do all of them, okay? They go down, it has videos on it. You say, I don't want this section. Hey, we're in another country now. Just edit this, okay? It's real easy. These are pictures and text, okay? If you can type in a word processor or, it's even an email or whatever, it's really pretty straightforward, okay? On here, products, you're going to come in and edit the buy now buttons. You're with your ID number. My ID number's there. You'll click the edit and put yours, and I'll show you in just a minute, okay? And you'll just change your. Maybe you have a different SlenderX video you like. Change it out, okay? So I have all the brands here. It goes through all 6 brands. Just a short video and a buy now button each one. So people could go there, and if they buy, it goes right. You get the retail profit, which is beautiful. Trust me, and the points, okay? When people buy your products here, okay? And so you go back up the top, and then if they want to contact you, they hit the contact page, put your story over here, put your information. People like reading that and seeing that, okay? Put yourself out there. Trust me, it works, okay? So, and then one other, and I'll get into some other stuff here, is let's say that you say, people ask me, Rick, what is the first video you're going to sell? Rick, I'd like to send a compensation plan video to somebody. Okay, I just made this 2 days ago. I made the PowerPoint and everything, and I recorded it and everything. Activate compensation plan. It's a page by itself, nothing else on it. You just send them a single page and say, you're emailing a prospect and say, hey, it was great to talk to you today. I mentioned I would send you a video on our compensation plan. See the link below, and you put the link there. Okay, now they click on your link, and obviously it's going to have your picture, your contact information there. And then you can use this video because I made it generic. Okay, it's 22 minutes long. And it goes to the compensation.
Hello, my friends. Rick Billings here. Hey, I want to give you an overview of the ARIIX.
And you can think I just introduced myself in the beginning, then I show the whole compensation plan, okay, and walk them through it. The point is that nothing else gets them distracted on that page. And then there's one right here for the accolades, okay, and you can make others. You can duplicate these and make more. So. So my intention is to make probably, I'd say 12 to 15, I'll probably end up with, there's 10 of them here. I'll probably end up with 10 more. And so, because I want to have variety. I want people to have variety as far as what they do. I'm going to tell you, don't try to market all of them at one time. You got to focus on just a few of them, okay? Because I'm going to show you how I'm getting penny clicks on Facebook, okay? It's either the 3rd one or the 4th webinar, but I'm going to show you. I have ads running now, things that are going to my pages so people can see these for a penny on Facebook, okay? And I've never been able to do this, but I'm studying. I'm in a couple courses, and I've been doing what they're telling me, and I'm just blown away because I used to pay quite a bit for clicks to get them to my page and stuff like that. Now I'm getting more traffic to view it, so like that. But I'll show you that later, another webinar, okay? In the beginning, we got to get our tools set down. Okay, now you could make these in WordPress, okay? I've made them in WordPress before. You can make them in WordPress. But see, my mind, because I'm a visionary, I'm thinking 5 years out. I'm thinking 5 years out, ARIIX is $1 billion. $1 billion. And you've got 50 people on your team. You got 100 people. You got 500 people on your team. how are they going to do what you're doing? Unless we take, and how they're going to be creative. So I want to teach people how to fish and not, so I've been building websites for people. I'm deploying things. I'm wanting to teach people how to do it themselves. And if you see a site that's really cool, how to re-engineer that site, okay? Russell Brunson talks about funnel hacking, and it's in a good way. And by duplicating what somebody else is doing, when you say duplicate somebody else is doing, it doesn't mean copy exactly what somebody else is doing. Now I'm saying you can copy these, but I'm saying when you duplicate something else, if you see a competitor or something like that, you look at the strategy, you look at how they're doing. I can tell you right now, if you've ever seen it, Beverly Hills Doctors or Beverly Hills MD is selling this cream, this facial cream. They have ads all over the internet. They've got to be doing 10, 20, 30,000 a day. When you get them, and I got on their email list somehow, and I get these email blasts and stuff like that, and I think they're spamming people even like that, which is not a good thing. But the point is they got a beautiful sales funnel. They got an awesome. They probably paid $50,000 for their sales funnel. They probably hired somebody and paid somebody $50,000 to build their sales funnel. It's just awesome. Well, you can re-engineer the concept of how they have it laid out, how it looks, and what it does, and that's what you can do. That's what we can do as we continue to go forward with this right here. Okay, so you come in here, you go to ARIIXmarketing.com, you either click on this link right here or click up here and get a free trial. Either way it works, and then you can deploy these. Okay, now I just had somebody that, and I'm going to use her account tonight, Jerry. She's on my team, and I went into her account today, and I only went in there one time. Then I'm going to go back in there and demo it here a little bit. She just clicked on all of them and deployed all 10 of them, which is fine. But I'm just saying, Jerry's not real technology savvy, and she's able to deploy and put all these funnels in her back office within 5 minutes apiece. Because when you click on it, it just automatically does it. When you're logged into the thing, it just takes off and goes. Okay, so to give you an example, let me just show you. If I clicked, now I'm logged into ClickFunnels, or it might remember. Yeah, I'm logged in up there. Let's say I'm going to duplicate this Rejuvenex. Watch this. I clicked on Rejuvenex right there. It already knows I'm logged in. It's deploying it right there. So once you logged in, here it is, Rejuvenex Energy. It says queuing up. And we'll watch it and see how long it takes. It only takes usually 2 or 3 minutes, 2 minutes probably. We're doing a screen share and recording, so it might take a little bit longer. Boom, it's done. It's cloned. Okay, there's a funnel. So there's the funnel right there. We just deployed it. There's a number in of it. I go edit page, and here's the page. It opens up the editor. Okay, there's the page. Bring my screen in on the side a little bit here. Okay, and I want to go ahead and change the button right here. I click on the button. It opens up the side thing here. So I just open, this is a panel. It opens up. If I click off, it goes away. I click on any little element. It opens up what you can do. Change the picture if I want to. Change the button right here. So I click on a button here. That's what opened up. And I look at this URL over here, and it says shop. And if I go all the way across here, you're going to see my ID is in there, 10727. The only thing you need to do is highlight that. Be real careful. You don't take anything else out. And type your number in there, and that button is changed. That's all you do. Now it's hooked to your ARIIX back office. Okay? You just scroll down, find the next button. Okay? You do this button. Okay? You do the same thing. Put your ID in there. Okay? Take and make sure you just get that 107. Because if you read it, it says sponsor ID equals. Okay? That's equals your number then, okay? Not mine. And then you come down here and you change it. And you say, okay, let's change Rick Billings' name. Let me highlight this and type in, Tom Jones, Whoops. Highlight it. Okay. I went too fast here. Tom, whatever. You can just highlight it, okay? You say, well, Rick, I just don't like that color you picked. Well, I'm doing it to match up here. But if you don't like it, just hit this little gear. This is a gear that brings out the window on the right-hand side. This duplicates, that throws it away. This adds another one at the bottom. It says, what do you want? A headline? Okay. There's a headline right underneath it. Now I could say, I'm the best or whatever like that. Okay. You say, well, geez, I made a mistake. I don't want that. You just hit the trash can. Hit okay, and it's gone. You say, okay, Rick, you said the color. I want it blue. Hit that little gear. It's red. I click on it says text color. Click on it. If I have a hex code, I can put it here. But geez, I can just drag this little thing. Just play with it. There's blue. There's a blue I want. Click off of it. Whoops, I didn't. Hang on, did I have it highlighted? bold color. I gotta get the bold color too. Okay, and there it is, blue. Okay, and you click off of it and you hit save. Now I'm on a test one anyway. I could save it, and then you hit the little save button right here. Okay, that's a save. I'll save it. I'm gonna change my name because if I leave and forget it, I'm not gonna use it. But okay, because I just duplicated it. But it's really easy to change it. If you said, I'm not comfortable having all the stuff underneath here. Okay, you get to the blue here, and you hit the trash can on the blue up there. Now, two things. It gets a little tricky because I made this real tight up here, so it's hard to get to the blue. You say, God, I can't get to the blue. I'm going to hit the gear and watch this right here. There's a top right here. This is pixels. Look how I can just move that and lower it down. See that right here? I can change the height though by just moving the top. I can move the bottom around and stuff like that. And so I can move the top. Well, I got to move the top so I can clear it away to be able to hit the trash can. I can just hit delete, boom, it's gone. And it's not even there now. Okay, and you hit save. Okay? Now I'm just going to exit here and not even save it. Leave page without saving it. Keep that at the bottom of that one. But this is, I'll delete this anyway because I just deployed it. Okay? So that's how easy it is to deploy a funnel. Okay? So I'm going to pause here a second. If anybody has a question, why don't you pop out and ask me a question before, because I'm going to get into actually tweaking the skincare funnel in Jerry's account. Okay? But any questions on what I showed here so far?
Hey, Rick, it's Jerry.
Yep.
There was a question from Diana Foley. It says, I'm already paying for the ARIIX income system. How does this compare?
Okay. You'll have to make that judgment. I'm not going to, I don't want to really, okay. The only thing I can tell you is this is a website builder, okay? It doesn't, okay, so let me show you the back office. Okay, let me show you what's in the back office here, right there. Okay, so here's when you log in, and these are the funnels that I'm sharing. Okay, so all these funnels you've seen in that page previous. Okay, I built them in here to share them with you. Okay, and so I'm using ARIIX here. Okay, which is their back thing, but you can see your contacts. Okay, so let's see this person here. I don't know if they're on the call, but when you click on it, you can see, It takes and makes a score. It gives them a social media score on this thing. But if you collected their information, it'll tell you if they purchased anything. If you had a membership site, it would show there. It would show what list they're on. They're on the ARIIX marketing, which is this list here. In recent activities, it shows here. Okay, but it doesn't give you. It just gives you their name right now. Just has their name and email right here. It's not giving your contact information and everything in there. You can track lists. So it really doesn't have like a back office per se. You can track different lists that you're marketing and stuff like that. You can broadcast emails out. Of course, I'm using the ARIIX to do that. You'd use AWeber to do it if you weren't doing that, okay? So, but it doesn't have like it has your contacts in here, okay? And the list that they're on, so you can choose an email list that they're on, so this is a ARIIX marketing list, and it just now shows them, okay, on there. So, but it doesn't keep their address, their phone number, and anything else like that. So it's not a contact management system like that at all. It's more of a funnel builder, a sales builder, and stuff like that. So it will be different that way because I think the ARIIX income system, keeps a lot of those in there, and you're gonna email through AWeber, which you can set up automatic emails in AWeber or in ARIIX, okay? But most people are probably just going to use AWeber, and it would send them links to the site and stuff like that. So that's the same. I guess what it is. It just gives you full control of using the pre-made funnels I have, plus making your own funnels. Okay, and and it gives you that flexibility.
Okay, thank you.
Rick, it's Diana. So the ClickFunnels includes an 800 number?
No, I went and got that online somewhere at a place for 800 numbers. No, and that's what I put on there. No, it doesn't include. No, it doesn't include like an 800 number or anything like that. I mean, you can build funnels. You can build when you go add a funnel, you can collect your funnels for collecting emails. You can sell products. You can host a webinar. You can, you can do several different things, in here. You don't host a webinar on here, but you can set up a funnel for that. Okay. And then let me just go and do one. Let me just collect emails and call it demo. Okay. When you hit build, okay. So it builds that funnel. It opens up, and when you get to, like, this is for collecting emails, so you got an opt-in. These are generic templates that come in here. Okay, they're just generic. So these generic templates all come in the back office of ClickFunnels. I've taken and built templates for ARIIX, but this is also, I don't even know how many's on here. There's probably 30 on there. And then you got sales page templates, okay, for video openings and stuff like that. So you can see the variety here, okay? You have webinar registration, thank you pages, product launch videos, upsells, downsells, order confirmation pages and stuff like that. You've got you can build a membership site inside of here, okay? Some affiliate, you got some miscellaneous, some just different things. You want to look at this and say, what's this look like? You just preview it. It opens up, and this is almost like a blog, I guess. I just first time opened this up. Yeah, it's almost like making blog post here. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Okay, and so here's a countdown one that just has countdown for webinar or something like that. Okay, so you can take any of these pages once you open them, then you just edit them. Okay, here's one for a photo gallery. So there's a lot of stuff inside of ClickFunnels. And then you can edit it. But the funnels that I've created will continue to create all pertain to the ARIIX business. Does that make sense?
Yes. I also have a question on, I'm sorry, this is Diana again.
Yep.
On the ones that you have YouTube videos in, are they embedded, or are they going to be taking the prospect out to YouTube?
No, they're embedded. They're embedded. Okay. Now they're embedded, and they're on two places. Okay, because some of them I took them for the ARIIX corporate site as much as I could. Okay, and then if I didn't get them, if they're not there, then I used my Global Success Leaders team YouTube page, which is kind of generic. Okay, so like for an example, this one right here. Let me just go to it inside here. So let's go to the one for Rejuvenex. Right here, Rejuvenex Energy, right there. Okay, and so when we click on this right here, edit, it opens up the editor over here, and so then here's YouTube video. If I click on it, it's right here. I say YouTube. Now you can embed them you can have them a Vimeo and different ones. You can host them yourself and stuff like that. You can put them on Amazon S3 like that. But I left it on YouTube. Click here, and then here's a video link right here. Okay, and you have an autoplay on, or you can turn autoplay off. You can turn the controls. You can hide the controls. I usually hide the controls for YouTube, so then people watch it. If they want to click on a video, it'll stop right there, and then you change the size and stuff like that. Okay, you can have delay pop-ups and everything else like that, but yeah, it's embedded there. Does that help you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So Rick, I have another question.
Okay.
You quoted a $97 a month fee. Does that include the things you've been talking about here, even the capability of having a membership site?
Yep, that's ClickFunnels. Yeah, that's all in ClickFunnels. Yeah, that's ClickFunnels. It's ClickFunnels. You're using ClickFunnels kind of, let's think, as the engine, and then you can still build your own. But I've already built 10 funnels for you, and I'll continue to build more. Okay. And then
Great,
you deploy.
thank you.
Rick, what's the additional cost of ActionEdX?
ActionEdX is to get ActionEdX and everything is $297 a month. Okay, it's a lot of analytics. Now, what I did myself, just so you know, is I bought a 6-month plan because they offered a 6-month plan, and it was $166. So it was, but for 6 months it goes $297. But I'm gearing up for the big picture, and I want to start analyzing sales. And here, let me just show you this right here for an example, which is a big deal, which in itself is pretty costly. Let me just leave this right here. Let me go to the 3X funnel here. Now this is for Tim's ARIIX weight loss, and it's to get an opt-in. It's to get an opt-in, but then they, on this thank you page, they choose men or women. So obviously, once they click on the opt-in, I'll show you that. I'll back up into that. I want to show you this page. They go into so they opt in, then they go to this page which says, for women, click women's ARIIX. For men, click men's. And then obviously you click on this and you put your URL for the women's from Tim Sales here, and you put your men's link here. Now obviously you wouldn't use this unless you're going to market both of them, but when I market weight loss, I don't know if it's a man or woman. Okay, so when I'm running ads, so I want to have the ability to collect their information and drip on them, okay, and then they choose if they're men or woman, okay. So let's go back to the first one here. This has split testing. So what happens is this right now has had 5 visitors, 2 people opted in, a 20% conversion, one person. This has 2 visitors. I really haven't marketed this particular funnel that much. This has had 2 visitors and 1 person opt in. So this has a 50% conversion. This has a 20% conversion. So you do split testing. The system just alternates them. You market the one link and it just alternates them back and forth. And then when one is doing much better than the other, you just declare it as a winner and it deletes the other one. And all it is the headlines are different. I don't know if you can see it real quick. This says shocking discovery. You should not exercise to lose weight. Another one says this PhD video education on weight loss will change your life forever. So in the yellow, all I did is I changed this right here. Let me just show you. So I just changed the headline a little bit here. So I changed this right here, okay, versus the other one that says this PhD video, and this right here says shocking discovery. Okay, so
and that's direct genetics.
Yeah, no, this is regular. No, this is all ClickFunnels has this. No, it has nothing to do, that part has nothing to do with Actionetics. Okay, you can add variations, is what I'm saying, to split test stuff, because see, you have to test stuff to see what your conversions are, right? Do they like this color, that color? Maybe you change the background image. That's all you do. One's got one background, the other's got the other background image, and you're sending a bunch of traffic to it. You got a solo ad somewhere, and you get all these clicks on it. You can say, well, geez, this one's converting better than the other one, so delete it. Declare it the winner, and then the other one is it deletes the other one. And then you add another one and split test it again. Okay? And it duplicates that page 100%. And all you do is just edit your text. Okay, it's really cool. That's all built in. That's built into regular ClickFunnels. Okay? Actionetics is where you have an automation tab up here. So you see this automation. So when they opt in, they're automatically getting these emails here, which normally you would have an Aweber. Okay, so instead of using Aweber, I'm letting it stay in the system here, and I'll send all my broadcasts out the system and everything. Okay, and then you have settings and publishing and stuff like that here. So does that make sense?
It does. Okay. It does.
Other question? Okay, any other questions before I move on? Okay, let me close a couple of these up here. Oh, come on here. Close that one, close that one, close that one.
Can you host these URLs on your blog?
Yes, yep. Okay, let me show that real quick, because that's a good question, okay? Let me just log into my blog here. Okay, so there's a plugin. Keep in mind, ClickFunnels is doing like 25 million in sales, so they're playing big time with this. I mean, it's crazy how it is. They have a plugin right here, ClickFunnels. So if I go to ClickFunnels here, okay, all I do is connect it with my ClickFunnels account. I use my username and password to connect it. It's connected, and now I can have a Rejuvenex page right off of my Rick Billings site. Okay, and here's that link. rickbillings.com/Rejuvenex. You can have one site and have all your things. Let me open a new tab up here, paste that, and here's the Rejuvenex funnel right there. Okay.
Get out of here, dude.
And it plays right off of there. Okay, so I can have all my links off of one site. So you can have your blog where you're doing your blogging, and then you just sit here and have all your sales pages right off of here. And you just, all you do is you come over here. You want to add a new one. You just hit. It's really simple. Watch this. Add new. Okay, I'll add a new one here. Okay, this is hard as it is. Add new. I'm going to drop this down. This has a lot of the other funnels there. Let's put try MOA here. Okay, there's the MOA. It's a MOA sales page. There it is. And it says what path you want. I want to say MOA 2. MOA, lowercase. MOA 2, because I already have that one. Hit save. Okay, just like that. As soon as it saves it, it's saved. I'm going to copy this right here. Control C to copy. Open a tab up here. I'll get away from there. Go away. Okay. See if I get that tab without doing it. Click. Okay. Open this tab. Paste MOA 2 right there, and there's the link to it right there. It's reading from ClickFunnels. Okay.
Wow.
So then go through here and go through this is the MOA page. I created all these graphics for this. Okay. Okay, so you see how that works, okay? Does that answer your question there? And that's pretty, and to me, that's really pretty cool. You know.
That is powerful.
Yeah. Click, delete. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay. Other questions before we continue on?
Yes, Rick.
Yes.
Hi, this is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
If we don't currently have a blog, do we need to create one and start one?
Not necessarily, and depending if you're going to do this, I would get this down first and then do that. Okay, blog is a long-term strategy. Okay, long-term means when you start a blog, you're not going to see a lot from a blog. With a sales page like this, you could have a sales page today. You could go buy traffic to it. You can go find traffic to it and be making sales within a few days, right?
Okay.
Okay. So.
Yep.
The challenge I'm going to ask you to do is don't think of what something costs. Think of what it's going to make you. Okay? I mean, I reflect back at my photography business, and it's crazy. I mean, I had $250,000 worth of equipment in my photography business. You know, I paid $30,000 for a digital video camera back 20 years ago when I started in digital. I was the first digital photographer in the country. Okay? It was insane. $97 is nothing when you can deploy all these things, because you got to look and say, what can I make from it? Okay, you could advance your business is what you're going to do. Okay, through the business side, you know, somebody says, I want to take a look at your business. You send them to your Exploring ARIIX site, or you create it there, and it focuses all their attention there. You know, you send them to just one video, you know. Whatever you feel you want to do, but I'm just saying, it's, you know, when you do that, you're leaving a first impression on people, okay, which becomes a lasting impression.
Okay. All right. And then I noticed that you're doing like rickbillings.com, your main site, and you're doing subdomains for a lot of these.
Well, you know, I do for some of them, and for others I have a custom domain. In other words, I have a domain that's called, and I'm going to show you how to do this, probably not now, probably in a couple webinars, joveskinsystem.com. Okay? When I go there, this is a ClickFunnels page.
Okay.
Okay? So they go to that domain, so I mapped it to the domain right inside of ClickFunnels.
Jove provides safe.
Okay? So and there's a pop-up, which you can add these, I only have it on this site, but you can have these when you go to leave, it pops up here, okay? And then, but on ClickFunnels here, you can do custom domains here. So you can add custom domains. There's a process, and I have a video training for this. They do, but I do too, and I have all these domains inside of here, okay? And so, you know, you can take and map those custom domains like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. But you could have a website saying, you know, ARIIXatlanta.com. My website is ARIIX Atlanta. Okay, I just made that up. And then, you know, on there I have, you know, maybe I have just something on that page, but then I have ARIIX Atlanta /MOA, ARIIX Atlanta /Jove, ARIIX Atlanta / all the purity, whatever product funnels you have.
Okay.
And you can keep it simple. See, the idea of mapping having a custom domain or mapping is to remember it real easy. Okay, because see, here's what happens. Let's look at MOA, the MOA funnel here. Okay, what happens is ClickFunnels says, okay, HTTPS, it's secure. Rick Billings, that's my username. It's Rick Billings .clickfunnels.com, because see, they're hosting it for you. You don't have to pay any extra for hosting. They're hosting it for you. Okay, on a class 1 data center. I mean, and redundancy. And then here's MOA Superfood. So here's this website. instead of sending somebody that, I can copy that and I can go over here to Bitly. Bitly's a shortener. Okay? I go to Bitly and I could say create a link up here. It says paste your link in here. So it pastes my link in here. And it comes back and says, okay, here's your shortened link. And it gives you the ability to customize this. I can sit here and say, buy MOA. Like that, okay? And hit save. Now my link on Bitly now is bit.ly by MOA. So when I give somebody this link on wherever, like that, when I click on it, boom, it's going to go, watch, it goes right to that site. Okay, if I, hang on, let me just copy it and copy. Let me open a tab here. Okay, so I give somebody that, I had it on my business card, bit.ly by MOA, okay? And I go to it, and it goes right to my MOA page. But what Bitly does, which is kind of neat, it tracks it for you. It says, okay, you just got to click. I just put this one here a minute ago. You got to click. Okay, I haven't used Bitly for a while, and so, it's been a long while, so I haven't, no data here. But when you do it there, I just put this in before we had our call for Jove, okay? And it tracks how many clicks you got, where they're coming from, and stuff like that. But it also shortens it, so you don't have to remember something real long, okay? And you have Google does the same thing through GOO.GL, okay? Same thing. I put one in here, okay? Here's a funnel here. I click on it, it goes right to the funnel. Okay, I was playing with that one. You didn't see that one. Okay, and so here's analytic data, QR code, okay? So here gives some information. So you could use Bitly or Google. Google's pretty neat. I mean, if you have Gmail, it's right there. Bitly, they work the same. They're going to tell you where the clicks are coming from, so you can kind of see clicks. And I'll show you another tracking that you can use that just to see links and stuff like that. Because you're a lot of times you're curious, hey, is anybody clicking on my link? If I just went and bought 500 solo ads from somebody, how do I know they sent them to me? How many did they send me? Okay, well, by tracking, and this is free tracking. There's a paid version of tracking you can get too. I want to share things with you, but I mean, you can still do free stuff, okay? And it's perfectly fine. Bitly's free. This is free. I use one that's called Stack Counter's free, okay? It involves you putting code on the website, okay? But you can do that. So it's just showing you there how you can shorten links and stuff like that. So you have a lot of choices. Shorten links, plug in a WordPress and do the shortener there, or just have a custom domain, or just send the link out. Just say, I'm just going to send somebody this link. Okay?
Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Rick, it's JPAT.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, quick question. Are you on a future webinar going to talk about how to market and who to actually purchase maybe marketing with our websites?
Yeah, I'm going to go show you. I'm going to touch on just briefly to show you. Give me somebody's site that you think's popular. Can you think of anybody off the bat that's popular? Let me think. Let's see. Let's look at Dr. Marcola. Let's see. Is this Dr. Marcola? Let's see. Marcola. I don't know if you've heard of Dr. Marcola before. Let me see. Is that? Did I get that right? There it is, right there. Dr. Marcola. Okay. He's got. Okay, Dr. Marcola here. Okay. It's a health site. He's got natural stuff. He's a naturopathic doctor. Okay. There's a plugin over here called SimilarWeb. You see this open here? Dr. Marcola gets 19 million hits a month. 19 million. Don't you think that's a popular site? You like to own that site? Okay, see this right here? So he's getting 19.6 million hits. This right here tells what he's getting. He's ranked number 1 in health and alternative medicine in Google. Ranked number 1 in Alexa. Okay, it's amazing. But look what it does. It says where's his source coming from. He's got direct links. He's got direct people going to it direct, probably through email and stuff like that. He's got links. He's got search, 39% search. He's got social media. He's got email. See this down here? This is showing where his traffic is. You sit here and say, where does this traffic coming from? People, I get a kick out of people, every once in a while somebody will have a site for sale. And you go look at their site, and all their clicks are coming from India or something like that. He's got 56% of his traffic U.S., 6.5% Canada, 6.5% UK, 3.5 Australia. You can see here's where his clicks are coming from. So it's very authentic. Okay, you get some of these people, and all their clicks are everywhere else. And this is just the free version plugin for Google called SimilarWeb. They also have a thing. Where are the referral links coming from? Where's he getting his links from? Okay, where are they going to afterwards? The destination. This is crazy. The paid version also shows you the ads he's running and stuff like that. Okay, and the publishers. So this is he's got 95%, 4% coming off of Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to re-engineer where people are getting traffic, because that's where you want to put an ad. Now, he doesn't allow ads because he sells his own product, but you come over here and do a search on skincare, and let's see what a site comes up. And if you find a site down here, let me just say that's probably a product. Let's look at this one right here. Does it have any ads on it? Okay. I just clicked on it. Let's see. Scroll down. Nope. They sell their own products. They're not going to have ads from other competitors on here. And I'm kind of going quick, and I don't want to focus too much on this, but I just want to show you that, it takes a little research. Yeah, they're not going to have it either. I probably put the wrong thing in for searching. The point is that we're going to find out how to re-engineer and find that traffic, because when you can find a traffic and buy a banner ad and put it on there, it's going to be great, okay? And so, and the other thing is you can see this says ARIIX Marketing, and my son, I've taught him photography and stuff like that, and he's somewhat of an entrepreneur. He doesn't have a steady thing. He does photography and some, he's an entrepreneur making a living, okay? And he's not really building ARIIX full time, but he's going to help me on some of these things. And we're going to create some marketing materials, some direct sales marketing materials. I've been doing direct mail for 25 years, for 30 years actually, in my photography business. Previously we did direct mail marketing, targeting neighborhoods, targeting things like that in direct mail. So we're going to make some direct mail postcards, some different things that people can use to direct mail in certain areas about Jove or weight loss. Perfect thing to send to a upscale neighborhood Jove. Okay, and so we're going to do a lot of different things and stuff like that. We'll have them available, on here. Okay, so I hope that kind of answers your question. But yes, we'll be focusing on how to get traffic and the things to do that. But we got to have some tools to be able to, traffic's no good unless you have tools to get there. Okay, so it's that's important. Okay, so any other questions at all? Any other questions before we continue here?
Rick, this is Diana, and
Hi.
I'm a little embarrassed to ask this.
No, that's all right.
But so if I understand this correctly, once we get ClickFunnels and we have access to all this, and we deploy them and edit whatever websites we want to work with, how do we push it out?
Well, you push it out because you have the link right away, right? So when you say push it out, so let me do that. Let me go into Jerry's thing. So I got to log out of here. I'm going to log out. I'm going to log into her account. Okay. So I'm logging out of ClickFunnels. I'm going to log in. Okay. And let's see. I got to get this out of here and this out of here and put in Jerry. Bear with me a second here while I log in. And let's see. Okay. And no. Okay. No. Okay, so this is Jerry's account. Okay. I guess you can claim a t-shirt once you sign up for it. They'll send you a t-shirt. Okay. So she went in and she clicked on those, and here's the copies of no, that's the legacy funnels. Here's the funnel. She just clicked them all and they're all in there. See? So she went in and just clicked on all the funnels, and they're in her account. Okay, so this is the second time I logged in. The first time I just logged in to see if what I did is I told her to set up Stripe because I was going to set up her Jove account. And I'm going to explain that to you. So let's just imagine there's only one, but I'm just telling you it's not hard, and they're in there. So we're going to set up her Jove skin because she's got event that's coming up very quickly that she needs to have this available for, okay? So this is what it looks like. I haven't done nothing here. So this is you're seeing exactly what yours will look like once you click that and deploy it in your account, okay? And I'm going to walk through and I'm going to edit this, and I'll just talk through what I'm doing. And if you have a question, just jump out and ask me if you would, please, okay? So first of all, on the order page here, okay, I'm going to jump here. We're going to sell a product, okay? So we have to have a payment gateway, okay? So we have to have a payment gateway. And remind me to fix this. Enter your info here. That should be name. Enter your name here. Okay, let me fix it right now. Okay, right there. So I just clicked on that right here. It says enter your info. Enter your name. Space name here. Okay. So it says enter your name here. Okay, I had it info. Didn't change that. I hit save. Okay. So we have to have a payment gateway here. Okay. So I'm going to hit exit. I'm going to talk through everything I'm doing so you can see it. So I went in to double check she did that. I said go to accounts and go to payment gateway. Okay. They don't take PayPal through this. They use Stripe. So I said go and just click on that integration, set up a Stripe account. So she already did that. She just said connect with Stripe. You know, it's you set up a username and password and you enter it right here and you're connected. It's like PayPal. They charge like 2.9% and 30 cents a transaction. It's just like works like PayPal, okay? But they're very friendly to online sales. Very friendly. Okay, so it's a successful connection. So she's connected to Stripe. So that's all you have to do one time. And no matter any funnel you ever build, it's always connected to Stripe. It's like you don't have to do anything. It's always connected. Okay? So I'm going to go back here, Jove Skin. Click on this, and I'm going to go to the first page. And I have this list right here. I'm going to show you. I have this list here. And what I did is I come over here to Jove, the funnel right here. And if you go up to the top, funnels, and go, here's the funnels here. Here's the details on them. Jove product funnel right here. Okay? And here it is. And it's this audio is kind of walking you through some of the changes. I pre-did this already. Okay? And then here are the changes. So it says list of changes to be made to your funnel. So we're going to walk down these changes right here and make these changes. That's all you have to do. And this is kind of a screenshot of the funnels that are in it and stuff like that. And there doesn't need to have an Aweber account here, but you can get the Aweber trial right there, okay? And when I say funnels, let me go back once. What happens in this is, here's the welcome page right here. You see it right there. And then this down arrow, this is the next page. It goes to the order form. Then it goes to an upsell. Then it goes to a second upsell. Then it goes to a thank you page. Okay? So if you wanted this upsell first, you just move these around. You just drag and drop. You want to delete one, you just hit the X and delete it. Okay? The edit button's right here. Edit page, the orange button right here. Okay? So you just click on the edit right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, and it says go in the upper right hand corner to settings. And let's go to the social media tags, and let's change the right here, put Jerry, put her name here, so my name, Jerry Costell, okay? And then the social media image, I'm really not using a social media image, but you could have one there. You know, that means when you share it on social media, that's the image that would come up. So let's say, let's add a social media image, okay? I don't know what you got in here, stock. Let me see what's in this stock. Nah. There's not one in there. Yeah, we don't have any in there, so just leave that alone. Okay. And then I'll leave the keywords alone. Those are fine. Those are just the keywords. Jove Revolutionary Skincare, that can be the same, stuff like that. Then just click off of it. You can hit save, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not going to be that much different in here. Okay. And then let's go down and let's look at this. Okay, there's nothing to be changed here. The video, nothing to be changed. None of this needs to be changed at all. Scrolling down, just stays the same. Unless you see a typo, and I'd appreciate if you email me so I can fix it and all the rest of them. But I kind of combed through here pretty good. I didn't have anybody go through it. Now, let me explain the pricing. We know a Jove system is $199 something, okay? ARIIX is getting to like the member price, letting people get the member price, so that's like 15% off. So that's my justification, be $167. 169, 167, save kind of 20%. The 20%, that extra 5% kind of includes the shipping, okay? And then with free shipping and handling, because I'm eating the shipping and handling because I want to move these, okay? And then, so I say a value of $210, add to cart. International orders 177, you can see down there. And it says click, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to edit and put Jerry's phone number in there. Because unless she has an 800 number later. 307 752 7124 7. Hang on. 7. Okay. And then I click off of here. Jove Rep. That's all fine. I'm going to hit save. That page is done. I'm going to go back. I'm going to now go to the next page. Okay. I'm going to go to the order form page right here. And I'm going to click on it. Okay. And then when I'm over here, it tells me on the order form page, just go down the footer. I down here am all products are shipped from, I'm putting from Florida or Utah because I might fulfill it myself or I might have to drop ship it from ARIIX. Okay. So she's in Wyoming, so I'll just put Wyoming abbreviation there. Okay. And I got to change the number here again. Okay.
Hey, Rick.
Yes,
Yeah, do you need to change her submit order button, or has she already put her ID in there?
No, she hadn't done nothing. The submit order, okay, here's the submit order. This is a different button, okay? We're selling these ourselves. So the submit button just goes to the next action. It goes to the form.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to change it here because we're not going to the shopping cart at ARIIX. We're selling it in our own shopping cart, okay? If that makes sense.
Yep, makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, and then I'm going to take this domain out. I don't want that domain there. I don't even need that whole row actually for somebody if they don't want it. Click, okay. And then, so I look in here. This is dynamically filled. You'll see, let me just save it. Watch what I preview it. The buttons used a lot is exit to go back, preview to look at the site, which we'll do in a second, and then save, okay. So preview, I'll preview the site. Here's the page, okay. Here's your number, okay. And then this right here, we have to add products in here. And there's a page to show on the products. We don't have products in there. We got to add those 2 products in there what we're selling, which we'll do here in just a second, okay? And then let me just close that. Well, I'll leave it open, okay? And then the countries obviously are selected there with what they're doing. Let me look at one thing here. Let me look at the country here, okay? And let me look at this code up here, 7598. Let me just look at something. Yeah, that's okay then. Pull that forward. Okay, so so this is done. I just put Wyoming down here. I change the phone number, and that's all I have to do in this page. Okay, I save again. Okay, go back. That's done. Now on this page, there's 2 products we're going to sell. See the products right here? So you have to have your Stripe account set up first, and now we can add 2 products. What are we selling? When they come in, we're selling 2 products. We're selling we open it up, we're selling a Jove, let's see, let me do this right here real quick. Just bear with me a second. Let me open the laptop and go to the thing so I can put exactly what I did for my site. Boom, I just jumped to my thing here. That's cool with the Mac. When I just open Google, it just fills exactly what I got on this screen over on my Mac. But I need to log out of her account. And so let me just do that. Yeah, bear with me just a second here. Because I want to see exactly what I called it my account so I can get it exactly the same. And what I did is I made a video on this in the training center there, and it shows exactly what the name of the products are. Okay, because see, because you don't have a Stripe account, it can't bring products over because it doesn't know because you don't have a Stripe account, and it cannot duplicate my Stripe account. You know what I'm saying? So, so let's see, Jove. Okay. Order form products. Okay, so the 2 products. The first product is going to be. So here's what we type in here, and again, I might spell this out in a thing. I'm going to call it Jove Skin System. You're going too fast here. Skin, SYSTEM, and I'm going to say U.S. customers. So it's very clear. I want to be clear. Okay. Okay. U.S. customers. Okay, and it's with Stripe. So what's my integration? There's several you can choose, but Stripe's going to be the one you want to use. Okay, the price is going to be $167. Okay, U.S. dollars. Display and override. Override here. I just put 167 U.S. in parentheses, so no U.S. Okay, And then I'm going to come down here, and it's not going to be a subscription. If you had a membership site, you put subscription. It's going to be a one-time sale. And we want to make sure that when you get their credit card, what it's going to say in their credit card. It's going to say Jove Skin System, okay, US. Okay, you follow me? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Yep. And I'm going to hit, oops, okay. And I'm going to hit create. Okay, so that's the first product. I'm going to add another product for international. Okay, and let me just, it's all the same. We just got 2 products here. Okay, and this is going to be Jove Skin System. Okay, and this is going to be international. And you can abbreviate this, but I'm going to spell it out. International customer, CUSTOMER. Okay, S. Okay, billing, Stripe. Okay, amount 177. Yes, override. This is 177. And then I put INT. Like that. Okay, and then it's gonna be a one-time. And here you got to think Jove Skin International. Yeah. Okay, Jove Skin. SYSTEMINTL. Okay, international. There's only so many characters you can get on here. I think 22. It says right there, 22 characters as a limit. Okay, so now I have 2 products. So watch this now. I go back to the Jove Skin System and let me hit refresh here. Okay, and now the 2 products are dynamically shown here. See there, right there, and there. Okay, so you could be selling 6 products, right? Okay, now I don't know how this right here is either or. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out if you would add to it, like add to cart. This is a one-time buy. This is a funnel set up just to buy. Okay, so that's set up there. Now I go to the upsell. Once they buy that, they bought that. It takes them to the next page and says, hey, wait a minute. How about 3 more for 147 each? Okay. So you get an extra discount. Somebody says, hey, I want to, I want to stay young or whatever like that. Your last chance to get more Jove. I'm following the exact same funnel that Russell Brunson built when he did his thing. Nothing changes on his page. This, again, is clicked. They click one button, it adds it to their Stripe account. Okay? Or they say, no thanks. Okay? It's just a sales process. So they're getting this. There's really nothing you change on here except those settings, and I won't do that now. I'll do that later. You put her name here. Well, let me just do it. Jerry, I forgot to do another one. I'll probably go back and double check this. Okay. And then save right there. Okay. And then I got to go back because there are products on this page. There are the 3. So I got to add a product here. Okay. So we got to add 2 products here on the upsell page. Okay. And the 2 products here. And this is actually 1 product here. Actually, I only sell 1 if they're either way international. Okay, I'm just selling 1 upsell. Okay, if they're international, not I'm going for the points and moving the products. So 3 Jove Skin Systems. Okay, and the billing here was a Stripe, and the amount is 441. That's 30% off. Okay, US price override 441. Okay, and then it's a one-time sell, and down here in a credit card it's going to say plus 3. I'm going to say it like this, plus 3 Jove Skin Skin Systems. Okay, and hit create. That's all I got to have there. And then I go into the next upsell page right here. Okay, and this is all it takes to edit this. Okay, this is how easy it is. Now, it's a little foreign once you get in here, but once you get in and play with it, a couple weeks, you'll have it down. So I'm selling a beauty system, okay? So if I preview this page here, it's selling the inside-out beauty system. So this video plays, okay? And they watch it. Wait, another urgent, need to share, okay? So this is a beauty system, which talks about all this stuff right here, which is listed on the left-hand side over here. Okay, the ingredients, what's in it, the COM, and everything else like that, okay, is listed over here, and there's really nothing else to change on here except the product, okay? So I'm going to close that. I'll go back to here, and we just go up, we hit back. So there's nothing to change in the page itself, okay? We just got to add a product to the page. and we add a product. Let's go up. We're getting close to being done here. And it really, once you get going, it only took me, 20 minutes or so? Any questions while I'm doing this? Let's see. Okay. Inside, out. So I'm calling it Inside Out Beauty Solution. What it's called, the billing stripe. The amount that ARIIX has got this for is $346. Again, this is an upsell. This is kind of considered they bought the first one, obviously. U.S. price over at $346. $346. And one time, and I just called it Inside Out. Let's see. Inside Out Beauty SYS is what I called it. Okay, great. Okay, and so that's that, okay? And then it goes to a thank you page here. Let's go to the thank you page. And on the thank you page, we've got to put an email. And I think the 800 numbers on there. So let's see, or is it not? Okay, so true you, thank you for your order. Okay, and sales of Joey, because we want to change it to her. So jcostel75@gmail.com. Okay. Okay, and hit save, and that's done. Okay, so we are done editing the funnel. We're going to make an adjustment here in a second, but we're pretty much done here. Okay, her funnel. Besides that, settings. I got a couple. I'm going to do the settings in the corner, but they're done. Okay, so what we're going to do on this page now is that, and keep in mind here, I just got to tell you, as I'm trying to teach you how to fish. Okay. And trust me that once you do a little bit of this, it gets really easy. It really does. I mean, it's not that hard like that. But so we've added products to it. We've added a Stripe account payment gateway to sell the products for ourselves versus just connecting to ARIIX, okay, which you'll do in some of the other funnels, okay. But we also want to get notified as soon as somebody buys. Somebody just bought something. I want the system to tell me somebody just bought something so I can get ready to ship it, right? So we can we have to connect it to a free SMTP gateway. Okay, SMTP is an email it sends emails out for you. Okay, so and this is all the training. All this training I'm showing you comes inside of ClickFunnels. Everything. That's how I learned it. It all comes in ClickFunnels. You got a question? You go over here to Docs. You go over here to Chat, and it opens up a window here. You start chatting. There's 3 people online right now that'll chat with you. Okay. So it's not, it's, you can chat with anybody. You can ask anybody a question, they'll help you, okay? So I recommend you do a SendGrid integration, okay? A SendGrid integration is going to link to it. It's a free, you can send out 12,000 emails a month, free. 12,000, free, okay? Again, you just click SendGrid, you set up a free account, you come in here and put username and password, okay? And I'm going to have Jerry do that so she can get used to it. But I'm going to show you what you do. Let's go back to the Jove Skin System here. We go in this page on the order form, and we say, go to automation. And we come into automation, and we say, these are triggers. Let's add an action. The action is that, we'll call it email notification or whatever. Okay, I'm not going to say this right here. And we'll say, this is for everyone that come to this. No, let's say this is for purchases. See, the condition on this page is somebody purchased something because it knows it's a shopping cart page. Okay, let's do what? Let's get an email notification, and it says you got to configure it. But you put your email down here. Let me get off of it, and you'll see it's there. You'd put it's not there. It says enter your email down here when you choose this. But now it's smart enough to say, hey, go figure your SMTP first. But you put your email there, and you just hit connect. And I can show it to you on mine. When somebody purchases, it sends you an email. Somebody just purchased. Okay, I can say, okay, I want to do one that says when everybody hits the page, send me an email. Okay, and call this, somebody just visited that page. In other words, they click from one page to the next page. Okay, and then so you set up an email trigger for your order. You set an email trigger for your upsell. Hey, they also bought an extra order. Because you can go in here and see here, but hey, they also bought the Inside Out system. Okay, you'll be able to see that they bought it. It keeps track of it in here. Okay, but you send those automatic emails, so then you're notified. Okay, when you're doing it, you can actually set it up to send you a text. Look at SMPT, so you can integrate with Twilio and have them send you a text to your phone. Have the system, ClickFunnels, send you a text when somebody buys. Okay, you can send customers text. You can send customers email. You can add a customer to a different email list. Okay, or you can add emails in here. Okay, so anybody have questions on that part of it? It might sound like a lot, but when you get to that point and you're doing that, you can do that. You might say, well, that's too much for me. I just want to start with just a funnel that can go to ARIIX. I just want to start with a funnel that ARIIX can do all that. So then you're going to, start with one of these other ones. I am building another Jove funnel that does that. Okay, I'll give you a sneak peek of it. It's right here. It's called joveproducts.com. Okay, so this is another funnel that I'm putting in the system because I built these in WordPress. Again, I want people to have them, but my team to have them mostly, but I open up to everybody. And this is connected right to ARIIX. Okay, and this is a funnel. It goes all the way down and everything else like that. Shows all kinds of stuff on here, testimonies and everything, and ingredients is everything. And then they can try it. They can apply the applying. So it's going to show here's how you apply it. So these funnels that are on YouTube. These videos that are on YouTube, I'll put them be inside the funnel. They can contact you. There's frequent asked questions right here. So all this is going to be on there. Hey, I want to be a Jove distributor. Okay, this is going to be on there. Okay, so you can, and if you don't want it, you delete that page. But I'm going to put this funnel in here, and this is tied right to ARIIX, so then you don't deal with the shopping cart. Because some people say, oh, I don't want to do that shopping cart thing. Hey, that's fine. I can tell you right now, I'm the number one salesperson in North America, and all my products go right to ARIIX shopping cart. I don't fulfill anything. I get retail profit and points, and I get a lot of them. So anyway, questions so far on what we did on Jerry's page here? No questions at all?
Rick, I have one.
Yes, James.
The plugin for ClickFunnels for WordPress, the price for it?
What's that?
The plugin.
It's free. It's free.
Oh, is it? Is it? Okay.
You only pay $97. Everything else except the Actionetics is the only thing you had to pay an upsell on it. Everything else that you've seen all including ClickFunnels. So the plugin comes with it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Rick, when will the Jove one be ready that goes right into ARIIX?
Let me think here. I was debating whether to do a purity funnel next. So this one right here. Purita. I'll probably do the Jove first, but I'm going to do this one too. Purity Air. So these are websites I built on WordPress, but I just can't duplicate them for my team. And it's going to be great.
Look around. Can you see it?
This is the thing, and it goes down and talks about the Purity Air. So I'm going to build this in there too, and then again, you can market the air system. Okay, so I'll probably do that thing. I suppose within a week, maybe by next Monday, I'll have it done.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would prefer to do that personally because I have a retail. I already bought one of the retail kits here, but I just don't feel comfortable with shipping out and dealing with all the logistics of that. And
I only have, that's a good point. I only have one like that just because I build it because I'm gonna try to push to it because it gives a higher retail profit. Mm-hmm. Because see, if we buy a 10-pack, we get it for approximately $100, let's say, and then we sell it for $167 or $67 plus the points. Okay, mm-hmm. And so anyway.
But we have our choice.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yep. And you could, yep. And the MOA's tied to the thing too and stuff like that. So, and soon once ARIIX gets it really down that we could directly link like Rejuvenex right to the Rejuvenex link in ARIIX, it's going to be much simpler. Because right now, when you go here and you click on the buy button, okay, which is fine, and it's the way I'm making a lot of sales because I make sales for other. It goes to the corporate shopping cart here. You pick the country, obviously, and it goes here, and then they got to find Rejuvenex in the list here, right here, okay? And then they can add it to the cart, you know, and it shows up over here, and then they can get their discount and auto delivery and, you know, 2X membership, like that. Okay. Other questions? Other questions on this right here? Does it seem like it's fairly easy to you know, change the funnels and stuff like that? I mean,
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be any more difficult than our replicated sites in the X Office as far as editing.
Yep, but it gives you a lot more flexibility. Would you agree?
Right.
So you can build just about anything in it.
You've basically done all the work for us.
Yeah, and you know, the thing again I tell you to think about is as your team grows and as you're building and you got more people on and more people on, I mean, they can be instantly being able to do these things. Okay, and some people say, well, you know, I don't want to do that. I'll stay with maybe a system like the ARIIX income system, and that's fine, you know. But this right here is, I'm envisioning ARIIX when it hits $500 million, and we got, you know, all these, you know, I mean, everybody's knowing about ARIIX, and you know, we got to be a little bit different, and you're going to have that flexibility to be different. And ARIIX releases a new video, and you want to send people to your own type thing and create your own identity and stuff like that, you know. Let me look through some of the questions on here, if there's any questions on that are typed in here.
Rick, I have a comment.
Okay.
On your you know, completion of sale page, or your banking page, whatever. The Juve, you referred to 24 business hours. I've never heard anybody use that.
24, hang on a second, 24 business hours?
Yeah. I would think one business day would be more clear to people.
Yeah, let me take a look. I might have just edited something that didn't, that I didn't catch it. Where do you see that at?
It was on the Juve thing you went through, and after they completed the sale, they had a page that said your products will ship within 24 business hours.
Okay, so let's see. Let me go here.
And to me, I couldn't figure out what that was.
That's okay, Nancy. It could just be a typo. Let me just see here. If it is, I appreciate you pointing it out. Let me just look here. 24 hours. You know, I think it before said 1 business day or 2 business days, 24 hours. Okay, save. See, it's done.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you're trying to say is that it'll ship out within 24 hours unless it's not a
no. I just fixed it.
Business day. So
yeah, I just fixed it. It was set to days, and I just didn't catch that. So good. Okay. I'll fix that. So let me just do this right here. I'm gonna log out of Jerry's so I don't forget. I'm gonna log back into mine, and I'm gonna change it on the funnel. So if anybody deploys it, it'll be fixed. Okay, so I have shared funnels right here. Let's see, let's see, ARIIX shared funnels, Jove, right there. Let me fix on this one, so then if anybody deploys it, it'll be fixed. Okay, then 24-hour yours is 24 hours. Okay, okay. Other questions while I'm looking through the.
Rick, is there a contract with the ClickFunnels?
Nope, not at all. Nope.
Month to month?
Yep. Yep, they give you 14 days, and then they do have promotion, obviously, just to tell you, because you're going to learn a lot of stuff from Russell Brunson if you get on his list. But they have a promotion that you can get it for 6 months, and if you to the upsell and stuff like that. But you don't have to. You can just stick with the just regular ClickFunnels, and that's what I tell people to do, because see, you can and those that are not going to buy a list that don't sell, you're going to need a list when you let's see. Let me show you how you would connect to Aweber. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, so let's say that you were on the funnel right here, that was for 3X fat loss. Okay, and they were going to opt in. Okay, and now instead of using ActionAIX, instead of using that, you want to use ClickFunnels. You come over here to email, the second tab down, and you connect right here, and you pick your integration. So you'd connect right here. It says not connected. You connect to like Aweber. Okay, and it says not connecting. It's not letting me because I have to go in and set up an integration in here to Aweber. So I come over here to integration, account, integration. Okay, and I come over here and I say email, okay? And I want to connect to Aweber. I'm going to connect to Aweber. I'm going to add here because I'm using ActionAIX right there. You see it? Add integration. And I'm going to call it Aweber, okay? And I'm going to drop this list down and look at everything it connects with. It connects with all this stuff. Get MailChimp, get response, okay? Here's Aweber right there, okay? Connect. It's going to shake hands with Aweber right here. It's going to want me to log in. Do my login right here. Okay, and I hit OK. And now ClickFunnels just connected in a second. Boom, it's with Aweber. So now I got an Aweber integration here. Okay, so that wasn't that hard. Okay, let's go back to Browse. Let's go back to 3X Funnel. Okay, let me edit this page. And if I go over here to email, okay, I can now click Aweber. Okay. And I can integrate. I'm not going to do this because I'm already integrated with the thing. But you can connect to Aweber, and then you connect. You choose your list. Once you connect, it's not connected. Once you connect, it says, okay, what Aweber list do you want to connect to? Because you could have several lists in Aweber. Okay, because you want to keep your list separate. You'd say 3X education list or 3X, marketing list. Okay, so I'm going to exit and not save this. It didn't save it. Okay, so that's the integration for Aweber. Okay.
Then do we buy lists?
You can't. Yeah, when we get into traffic, you can buy lists, you can buy leads, you can buy solo ads, you can market on Facebook. I mean, like I said, I got penny ads going to some of these things on Facebook. Okay, and I'm trying some different stuff. You can. Advertising comes in many mediums, obviously. Okay, and we'll get into that and I'll show you some of those things. A lot of it does, there's no magic bullet to say you get everything here. I got a lot of resources, okay? Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Other questions?
I have another question, Rick.
Okay.
It's about Stripe.
Okay.
I'd never heard of Stripe before you mentioned it last week.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people, when they purchase online, they're concerned about security and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does Stripe have any, messages that print out that say, your data is secure with us or whatever? I know, like you said, they don't. ClickFunnels doesn't integrate with PayPal. People have known about PayPal for a long time, and people don't have a problem with PayPal because they feel comfortable with it. They're familiar and they think it's secure. What does Stripe do to help make people secure about leaving their credit card information on the site?
They're going to have, it's on a secure HTTPS, on a secure gateway, okay? They'll have probably a locked thing on their browser. The browser tab will be locked up here, like it is right there. There's a lock up there, okay? But a lot of people don't look there. I can't give you a direct answer more than I can tell you that ClickFunnels estimate in 2 years, they've run $100 million. All the users of ClickFunnels has run over $100 million through Stripe in 2 years.
Okay, so Stripe
that's all I can say.
It's preference.
What's that? Yeah, it's their preference right here because a lot of people are not going to use Infusionsoft. This is really, this stuff is $1,000 a month to be integrated with those systems and everything else like that. But no, I trust it. The approach I have a lot of times on credit cards, and I was hit with this 6 or 8 months ago, is that a lot of people, you should not worry about those things. People shouldn't, but it's hard to get around that because you're only liable for $50 anyway. And in most cases, you're not liable at all because the credit card companies are so good about refunding your money. I had a quorum not too, like I said, 6 to 8 months ago. I made one phone call. They credited money back to my account and they dealt with it. So I don't know if that's a worry. I mean, it's gonna be secure. They'll have the secure things on there. The checkout's done right there. I mean, somebody balks at it. Your numbers are. They can just call you and you could just make the transaction a different way.
I think that would be less comforting.
Sure, exactly. Yeah.
So
I think you just deal with the problem when it arises.
It doesn't actually say Stripe anywhere on the page. It's just
okay. Yeah, I don't.
Not that not that I think it should, but that's the question.
Sure.
So all people will see is just the financial transaction information. They won't see the name of anything of what organization or program is doing it.
Yeah, it'll come. Their credit card will probably come from Stripe and then whatever the thing is, but it just says right here, secure order form.
Okay.
And then everything else is down as usual.
Right. Okay, that's cool.
And we guarantee everything 130 days, 100% anyway.
And that 800 number, that's yours?
Yeah, I'm back into my account. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my number.
There are kind of different pages does your 3X fat loss template have?
Let's see, 2. Let me go back to it here. It has the 3X it has the opt-in page, okay, and then it has a thank you page, which actually has the 2 that you pick your men or women, and then there's a privacy policy and disclaimer on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. So really just 2, but these are under 2, and so so on this page here, once they opt in, they just get directed to here, and then the emails going back will redirect them right to this page. It doesn't direct them back to the opt-in page. So because I sent out 6 emails, so what happens here, and I give you these emails too, okay? So when you're right here, let me close that one and go here. When you go to the 3X right here, okay, here's this video explains it. I'm walking you through how to set it up and everything individually for that site. Here's the checklist. Here's the paid thing, and here's the follow-up. I have mine renamed a little bit different there. Here's the follow-up emails. You click on this right here. Here's the emails I'm sending. Okay, email number 1, subject line, welcome to the 3X program. Hi, hey, and there's a first name, and then if there's a link, it says click here. You got to put your link here. Okay, and you have to just read through these because you don't want to send them back to the opt-in page. You want to send them back to this page here, okay? Because you don't want them to opt in again. You want them to be right here, okay? So, hey, if if somebody's in their office, they just opted in, their boss walked by, and they closed the page. And they forgot where they're at. Well, they're going to get an email saying, hey, go... thanks for doing it. Go back here, click here, and you're on it. And then another email down here says, click here, and you're on it. And then I even have an email that takes them right to the sign-up page. I can see some of these characters didn't come across when I copied and pasted to this text note. But a couple of the emails, there's 6 emails or 7 emails here. 8, I got 8 emails in here, okay? Some of them will take them to the 3X sign-up page. So then I took and made a link to Tim's sign-up page. Right? Because like right now, it goes, if I preview this and I click on the men's, it goes right to the men's. So click, it goes right to here. Okay, and it just this is a page I opt to send them to.
I lost 34 pounds. So I can send them to my sign-up page.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So in the email, you send them to your sign-up page because you're assuming they went through the program now. And one of the emails says, hey, you ready to sign up? Click here or whatever. Get started today. Okay.
I am using 3X.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So right here it says get started today. That would be like the sign up link inside of Tim's system. You wouldn't send them to this page because I've sent them already a couple times to this page. I'm now assuming they're ready to go. And so that's the concept. You get them on your list and then you keep marketing to them because some people need several chances to get to that, to make that sale.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's the basic concept of internet marketing, you know, and so and so those right here is you know, when you get the link, then when you once you click on it, you get a you know, a ClickFunnels account. Then I'll give you access, and you'll see this trainings down here. So here's some additional trainings down here. Okay, so the funnel review, some of the stuff we're doing here now, deploying your first funnel, editing your funnel, setting up a custom domain. Here's a video. That's all I talk about, is setting that. I mean, you could follow this video and you'll know exactly how to do it. Okay, and I just did it because ClickFunnels did it, but I just tried to say, here's all the only things you need to do. Setting up your Stripe account right here and adding your products. It's all right here. So those products I added earlier, they're right here. Look at, right? Update. Okay, so I'm talking through, again, I'm showing you exactly what it is right there. Okay, so all this is set up for you. Here's setting up an SMTP, the email thing. Walking you all the way through 6 minutes, 7 minutes, walking you through setting that thing up in SendGrid. Okay, and then I'm going to put some traffic stuff. I'll add the traffic stuff here once we start doing some traffic things here. Okay, and then the webinar replays are at the bottom here. So you got somebody that you're recruiting, you want to send them through it, just tell them to go watch the webinar replays. Go in the system, they could be doing that too. Now, it's not the first thing I would get somebody started in when they join me in ARIIX, okay? I want them to get thing, but if somebody come in and says, hey, I want to build online, how can I get what you have? Then you give them the ability to do that.
And you get the affiliate commissions.
Yeah, Any other questions there? We've kind of gone long. It's been, I can't believe time flies.
Rick, if you have like AWeber or the thing, and basically if you have the AWeber, you still have to set up that SMTP, right?
Let's see. Yeah, if you want to get the system to notify you. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to trigger it to notify you when something happens, like somebody. Now you got to keep in mind, you know, depending on what, you know. There's some pages like for example the marketing page down here. I mean, there's nothing to trigger here. There's nothing to trigger on this accolades page. There's nothing to trigger on the compensation page, right? There's nothing to trigger on the MOA page because that's going right to the shopping cart. So only trigger are these middle three that have opt-in boxes. Okay. But AWeber, hang on a second. Let me back up. No, false there. AWeber will notify you. No, forget that. You don't need that if you're going to use AWeber. AWeber will notify you when somebody opts into your list. So AWeber does that. So you know you don't need that.
Okay.
Okay. Any other last questions before we end this here?
Where do we sign up?
What's that?
Where do we sign up?
On that ARIIX marketing page.
All right.
You just click on the 14-day free trial.
Awesome.
Yeah. And obviously, just remember, the more you start doing anything as far as communicating in ARIIX and doing whatever, you just, as you go, you learn it. I mean, it just is, and then, you know, when you learn how to fish, you'll be able to eat for life. I mean, it really, you got some music going there. Okay, so let me just glance down here and make sure I got all these questions here. Let's see. The other thing down the road is if somebody creates a really unique funnel, maybe we could add it on the page and see and share it with others. So I'm not saying I only have the only stuff that would be good. So okay, well, I'll unmute everybody. It's going to get noisy here, and I'll say good night. Unmute all. So good night, everybody, and we'll see you next Monday.
Thank you very much, Rick.
Thank you. Okay, good night. Okay, good night, everyone.